guys, what is going on? My name is Antoine. Welcome back to another episode of Drift SMP. This is episode 5 of season 2, and my auto jump is on. I could tell that as soon as I did that. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a change that I made off camera, like right now. Getting right into this episode. As you can see, this is a little bit more cemented into it. I didn't really like how it went like kind of back into the grass. I think I talked about that in the last video. So I made it kind of go in more with an arc. You might notice that there's no stairs down here. That's because the stairs make like a weird water glitch because they're transparent blocks. They're not transparent. They're not like full. They might be considered transparent. I don't know. But yeah, basically it makes the water look really weird and it doesn't look right. So unfortunately we can't do anything cool down there. But what we are going to do to start off this episode before we do some really exciting things, which you can probably tell by the thumbnail and the title, we're going to be working on this path. Now, someone commented in the last video, like, I love the bridge, but it's not center. Well, that's because we're going to have a path similar to what's outside me and Zach's house going in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to break these 3 blocks. And, of course, I break one where there's no freaking dirt underneath. Let me just grab, like, there. Bob. Okay, there we go. Can I go? Oh, I already had dirt in my inventory. Cool. So what we're going to do is pretty much do the same exact thing. We're going to have this wind a little bit. I think we're going to have it wind this way towards Allen's, then wind it back this way, and then have it kind of extend a little bit into the bridge. And then I'm not going to mess with this area. Like I said, I might do a little bit of it just to show Mario, like, kind of what we're trying to do. Or Mario, excuse me. I always say his name wrong. But, yeah, so I might do a little bit of a thing here. But nothing, like, all the way up to his house. Just, like, a little patch. So maybe he knows to, like, continue the design or whatever. It's up to him. It's his area over there. Unless someone else decides to build on that side of the mountain. But before I do that, I want to show you something else. Oh, I can't actually show you because there's a spoiler wall for it. Just kidding. I'm just going to say I highly recommend you go check out Spartan. He's one of the newer members on the server. And he is an absolutely incredible builder. And I can't show you what's over there, but I can show you the wall. Look at. That's all I can show you. And on there's a sign, which won't load right now. But there is a thing that says spoiler wall. So I can't go over there and show you, but I saw it, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. So I highly recommend you go and watch his video. But yeah, I'm going to get cracking with this path. Nothing too crazy, just a little sidewindy with some stone. I might give it some tree life. I got to make sure not to go too close to Alan's house, though, because I haven't talked to him about it. But yeah, nothing too crazy. We're going to spruce this thing up a little bit, and then we're going to get onto the real point of this episode, which I am very, very excited about. Doesn't this look nice? I mean, it would look a little bit better if it wasn't raining on the server, but it looks really nice. We have this little stumpy tree here, another little tree here, and then we have this huge one right here, which looks really nice. And then, you know, we kind of went for the same style with, you know, the tall ferns, the grass, and the lilacs, and it looks really nice. So when you come over here, you have the bridge, and then if you're coming from the bridge this way, it looks really good. So I'm going to come all the way down here so you can't see it, right? And you can see the top of the fountain, too. That is so cool. So while you come up, look at that view. That is so cool. You can see where you go right through the path, and it looks really nice. You don't have to jump. It comes right up. And yeah, that is awesome. And you can see here we also have an ender chest at the spawn, which means I should craft my own ender chest, which I can. I have the materials to do so. So we're going to do that really quick, which I think that I have a craft table up here. I do. Zach was kind enough to lend me some blaze powder. And just like that, we have an ender chest. So by the title of this video, it's probably something around like finding our location or something like that, because that's what we're going to do now. I think it's turning night. I should probably go back to my house. But we're going to find our location for our base. We've done a lot of stuff at spawn. We've made it look really, really nice. And it's time that I want to start branching out just a little bit. I'm still going to work at spawn a lot, but just find a location, claim it, and kind of show you guys what my base is all about, just so you guys can see what I'm going to be trying to do this season. And I can't wait to see you guys' input on it, because I'm really proud of how this build turned out. I'm really proud of how this style is working for me. I've never really adventured into this type of style. Well, that's actually a play on words, because you'll see the style. I'm not going to show you the build beforehand. We're going to kind of just build it step by step until the end, and it looks really, really nice. So I'm going to find this area, and I think I'm going to come back with you, because I think it's time. Also, we have a new member on the server, Pixia. He's a cool dude. He's building his house over here, and it looks really, really nice so far. So I can't wait to see what he's doing over here. It looks nice. Spartan has a new neighbor, and yes, it looks very, very nice. So yeah, we are going to head to whatchamaface. We're gonna head to a forest, actually, because I was scoping this out. I have the seed from when we originally got it, or when we originally like testing out seeds and what we want to do. I have the seed in a single player world, and I was flying around like, let me try and find a good forest, and I found one that's really nice, but it's far away. So I think I'm gonna go look at that again in the creative world, see if it's worth it, and then we'll see where I end up. So I'll be back with you guys very shortly. Isn't this view beautiful? This is insane. Like, look at that over there. The nice riverside with the high, like, hilly side. There's this giant thing. There's a spruce forest right there. All of this flower forest down here. It stretches out far as the eye can see. And if you think that this is just the area, you have not seen anything. I have to be in shaders for this because it just looks so incredible. As soon as I saw this area, this wasn't even the area that I was talking about the last clip. I flew a little bit. The area I was talking about the last clip was over there. And I flew over and found this, and I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, like I said, this is not all of it. The real crazy stuff is here. Look at this mountain. Like, oh my god, it is so perfect. It comes around, and if I got a little bit higher, which I can't right now, it kind of cones in here. As you can kind of see, it cones in, and the ground is like right there at that level. So it looks really, really cool. There's all types of trees down here, and then there's that little area right there. This is just looks unbelievable in shaders. And we're going to be building somewhere around here for our first house, and we're going to be living in that for a bit, just so I can kind of get an idea. And remember to stay motivated on this project. We're going to be building this house, like I said, but I honestly don't know where I want to put it. This area is so incredible, and eventually it's going to be, you know, all around here, right? It's going to be all here, and then eventually it's going to be kind of spreading around. Like you can see, like there's a whole bunch of hills here. It goes all the way around this mountainside. It's just unbelievable looking. And I am so glad I found this area. It's pretty far from spawn, but nothing like too crazy. I'm like 3,000 blocks out, so I mean, it could be worse, but it is manageable. I have a lot of stuff in my inventory, as you can see. This is all from the skeleton farm, and then I got to a swamp and mined some clay before, and then in my ender chest I have all my valuables. So, and I also have some obsidian in there to build a portal, because I am planning on coming back here very soon, but I don't know where. I think I want to live up there for right now. I really like that little hill, and if I could clear those two trees, I think that would look really nice. And like I said, don't judge this build too hard. This is the first time I've tried something this style. I really hope to improve on it, but you know, I'm kind of happy with how it came out. I'm honestly, to be honest, I'm very happy with how it came out for my first one. So any input on the house would be really appreciated in the description, positive or negative. Anything you have to say about it would be really appreciated. But I think I'm going to clear out this area and start working on it. I am so excited for this. You guys have no idea. And we're just going to kind of expand and make like a little kind of fantasy village. That's the style I'm going for here, fantasy. So that's why this flower forest looks absolutely perfect for this. It's going to be crazy. I'm so excited for this season of Drift. As soon as I saw this area, I get so excited. I've just been sitting on this tree smiling. But yeah, right there looks like a nice spot for our first house. So I'm going to get out of shaders and actually build this thing. This just looks incredible. And trust me, when I say all of this will be filled, it will be filled. We will get this whole thing done. All of this over there, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely nuts. But we got to crack on with it and not slow down with it. Oh, I am so excited. Let's do this. This build looks completely awful right now, and that's because there's no detail on it. It's very bland white walls right now. We're using the bone blocks from the skeleton farm, which works really well as a building block, but it just looks really plain without any detail. But don't worry, detail is next step. I just have to cut down spruce wood. And the house is going to look amazing from everywhere. I was standing over there. I was over there looking at it, and it like just peeks through just enough on this hill, which is really awesome. I got another portal set up. I haven't gone through it yet, but it's just, this thing is going to look absolutely amazing. I have to get some sand too, because the glass is going to be white. And can you break this with your hand? No, it's like I think it's like a pickaxe block. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, this area, just looking at it again and again, is just amazing. And you can't tell what style it really is yet. You really, well, I mean, I told you it's fantasy, but you really can't tell that it's fantasy yet. But once the roof and the details come on, it's going to look amazing. I think I'm going to come back when the details are done one more time before the roof is on, just to show you guys what that would look like. And then I'm going to put the roof on, which is going to look absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, I just got to keep working on this. And that's how it looks with the detail. This looks amazing so far. I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I've really done everything I can except for the clay. Hello, chicken. So yeah, the clay roof is going to be on top. It's going to look amazing. There's going to be obviously like another like bone section on the top, but I can't really place that in unless I have the clay in first. So this is all I can do right now. I'm waiting for the clay to smell, but you can kind of see the sides on what it's going to look like. I really like this. It kind of looks like a dojo when you look at it like this, but when you put the roof on, it definitely won't. But it just looks really nice from like all the angles. If we go over here, we're going to go on top of the mountain really quickly, but I want to do like a waterfall here. This is like a cool little area. But there's like, I've just been looking around. Excuse me, I'm like dying this morning. I've just been looking around, And every part of this looks amazing. Like I could build something down here. Like there's even a waterfall down here. Like everything just looks amazing. So we're gonna hop on this tree, and that's gonna look really awesome when it's done. Like it's just a nice little house in the distance, and the roof is really gonna make it stand out. And it's gonna look awesome. I haven't found a permanent place for that yet. I don't really know where that's gonna go. I might make like a cave thing like down there or something, because eventually what I'm gonna probably do off camera is have like this crazy path down to this water, which I might even start in the video, because I want to have it like go down. I want to have paths like going all around here, and then there's gonna be like huge trees and houses like that everywhere. And like I want to make another style like that, a similar house that's like a larger version. Then I want to make a smaller version, and then I also want to do some caving around here, because I want to try and find a skeleton or any type of spawner really. But I'm just so excited for this. What kind of dye do you drop? Magenta. Okay, well that's good to know, because I need purple, but I can make purple. And these drop magenta as well, so I can get all the magenta dye I need for the roof. It's going to be purple and magenta clay, and it's going to look amazing. And the roof also looks good with the 2 green types of clay. I'm smelting the clay right now. With the 2 green types of clay, and then the 2 blue types of clay as well. So we're going to be having different colored roofs. This whole area is going to look amazing when it's done. I can't wait. It's just the only thing that I'm a little nervous about right now is the lighting on the roof. I don't really know how I'm going to get some lighting on top of there, but, you know, I'll figure it out. I'm not too concerned about that. I'll figure out some type of way to add lighting onto there. That looks really cool if that was an actual like cave entrance, but it's not. But just this area, like every time I stand up, I'm like, wow, and there's just so much of it. But we're gonna start colonizing this part. So what I was talking about the path, I have so much time to do stuff while this is smelting. But I think it's gonna wind down here. I'm gonna cut these trees out, probably put them more over here, because I want it to go right next to this. So it's gonna wind down here, go this way, and this is like a steeper drop, but it'll come down here. So it'll come down this way, like where all these trees are pretty much. Like level out here, maybe curve this way again. And then like sharp turn here, so it's right next to the water. And then maybe have a path branch out that way and branch out that way. And just like crazy paths everywhere. So I gotta kind of make up a path design too, because I don't want to use the same one. That's more of a medieval one than the one we used at spawn. So I think I'm gonna try to make like more of a colorful one, involving like the clay and stuff, but still have it like very rugged and stuff. So I kind of have an idea in my head, but well, you know, we'll see. I might play around with that in a creative world right now while this is smelting, because this is going to take a bit, and then I have to smelt even more. I also have to grab the dye, so I'll do that too. But I'll be back with you when this roof is complete, or when this whole building is complete, actually. And yeah, oh, also, one last thing. The inside is going to be birch. I haven't really thought of an inside design yet, but it is big enough to house a couple of things. It's probably going to be a little bit of an underground area for right now. I'm probably just going to have this thing chalked up with storage, but we're going to have a lot of houses, so most of these houses are not going to have a use. So I gotta figure that out too. But yeah, so I gotta crack on. I'm gonna stop talking, stop rambling, and work with the roof. This is gonna be so exciting. The entire house right now is behind these 6 pixels, and you can't see it. It's right there, and it looks amazing. I'm so happy I did it like this. Are we ready for the big reveal? We're gonna hop on top of this tree, and look at that. The roof is insane. The roof took me like an hour and 15 minutes to do. I have my other Minecraft open on the creative server that I built it on. And oh my gosh, it looks really amazing. I'm happy that I put the time in to do the 2 different types of hardened clay on the roof. It took a while, but it looks so nice. So what we're going to do is just look at it from a couple different angles right now. It looks really nice. A creeper also exploded this area, which I was not too happy about, but I kind of tried to fix it. I don't know. I have to look back at my video and see what this exactly looked like, because I loved how it looked before. But this thing is amazing. So when we have the path coming up here, it's gonna like just look at it from this angle. Like it looks really good with the trees. Like on the creative server, it's just like flat. It's like a super flat world. So I wasn't really able to see what it would look like with an environment. But oh my gosh, it looks amazing. The inside looks like a wreck because every single block in here is seen from the outside. But the roof looks really awesome like that. I didn't even notice that. So there's probably not gonna be a second floor, but I do need to fill in all these blocks with bone. Actually, now every single block is in this building is seen from the outside, except for like those 2 bone blocks. But I'm gonna put bones all the way around anyway once I'm done talking. But it looks really nice, and I have a couple amazing views. Like out there, that's an amazing view. Out here, that's an amazing view. And then I have the portal over there. Like all these views are just really awesome. And the white adds like a nice bit of like, I don't want to say color correction, but like it just looks really nice through the white windows, all the outside stuff. So I am very happy with this. I used the birch door too. I was kind of torn between birch and dark oak, but I had the birch on me, so I was like, I tried it and it looked nice. So I think we're gonna stick with that. But hopefully you guys can get the idea of what I'm trying to do for this area. Now, I do hope you guys really like this build, because I put a lot of effort into this. I really, really did. And it looks really nice. So that's going to be kind of the area for all of these. Right now, I got to move all my stuff into this area. And I don't really know what else I want to do for this episode. I might edit it together, see how long it is. If it's not that long, I might do a couple other things, like maybe figure out what I want to do down here, plan some stuff out, maybe build the path a little bit, or, you know, figure out something else to do. So I'm going to edit this all together so far, and maybe we'll have another little part, and maybe I'll just be ending the video off. I will see you in a second. Alright, so although this house looks awesome, we are going to be taking a step away from it for a second and be going into there, because I need to get my nether set up. I have enough time to do something a little small, and getting my nether portal set up in the nether is definitely small enough. Now, off camera, I need to take a screenshot of this really quick. So, screenshot that. And now what we're going to do, we got to divide that by 8. We're pretty much going to break this nether portal automatically. Oh, it spawns us in a cave. That's good. And there's a chicken and a sheep here. What's up, dude? Okay, well, that's kind of weird. So, I need to break this nether portal, and I also need to find the cords, but I just want to take a quick look around here. So, this... Oh, okay. I want to be careful. I have good tools on me right now. That is an insane view. It spawned me very high up, 107, which is nice because I might be able to just dig my way to spawn, which would actually be awesome. So I would have an entrance down below. Let's see what's going on this way. Some quartz. It doesn't look like there's anything too crazy, but I would have an entrance down below there to like the actual nether, and then I would have... Oh my god, I don't have any blocks on me. Jesus Christ. So there's 2 ways down to the nether, both very dangerous. But yes, I think, nope, Zach is not online. He was online. But yeah, so what I need to do now is I need to find my way back. Okay, so I saw this, so I think I was this way. And then up here should be my portal. Yeah, okay, so I need to break this portal. Did chicken go back through? No, chicken's chilling right over here. What is this way? Is there anything cool up here? No, but I realized why it brought me high is because the X value, I'm on top of that mountain, so it's going to be higher. But that's very nice, so I'm going to stay at this height. And before I break this portal, I'm gonna see exactly where I need to sync it up. So yeah, I will be back with a synced portal, and possibly even a path all the way back to spawn. That would be insane though. So we'll see what I get done. All right, so a couple of interesting things happened since the last time I recorded. You can tell by my levels I died, but I was able to get everything back, which I'm very happy about. And I had to dig all the way. I'm actually where spawn is, but I didn't have a flint and steel. So I didn't have a flint and steel when I first came through the nether. And I realized that. So when I rebuilt the portal, I didn't have a flint and steel, so it stayed like that. So I dug all the way here. I got almost there, and then I died. But luckily, I died because lava fell on me. But then I was lucky enough to block it off before it burned my stuff, and then I just burned to death. And then I was able to run back, get it, keep going. But now I don't have any flint and steel, so I'm currently above where I believe the spawn point is. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dig like this until we get down to where that can happen, or that can happen, because that's been my beautiful luck so far. Oh my god. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, continuing. I'm like nervous to keep going. I gotta eat. Going. That's it. Oh my god. Okay, good time to stop. So okay, so there's the nether portal right there. So what I gotta do, this is where it's supposed to be built, by the way. Where I built it is where it's supposed to be. So what I need to do is kind of bring my way around here, and I need to go through that nether portal, get stuff, and come back. I should have got a flint and steel when I died, but I didn't think of it. So this one right there is the actual nether portal. That one's the old one. I don't know why it like rebuilt itself, but that's why I'm building it up there. And eventually I want to have like a ladder or something, or an easier way to come down to the actual nether part. I'll probably build like a staircase. But I need to get down there without dying. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of fortify this a little bit. So I came up from here, right? So this is my escape. So we're going to go around here, and then we're going to kind of staircase down. The staircase that I'm going to build is going to be much more secure than what I'm doing right now. So we're just going to go down. We're going to go this way now. Yeah, here we go. Okay, good. So now that we're here, we can kind of dig out. We'll do this. We can do that. We can build a little thing here, right? I can grab that. Can I not? Okay. Well, we can do this. And now we can have a staircase all the way down. Oh, and I fell. Nice. So we'll just continue this all the way down. Just like this. And there we go. Now we have a staircase down to this part of the nether. Okay, so now what I got to do is get from here to down there. That shouldn't be as difficult. There's got to be like a way I can just quick drop down without dying. I think all these ways are going to kill me. This is why I need to get like my feather falling boots. I don't have feather falling on my boots, or my diamond boots, or else I'd be wearing them all the time. But I think this way I can go down, and then this should, I'm just going to break this whole pillar. There we go, and we're here. So what I need to do is go through this nether portal and not break it, or else I'm pretty much screwed. So I need to go through here. I need to break the other one, and then I need to break both of these, and I come back with an F and S. And left as well. There we go. Okay, so I need to go this way. Grab a flint and steel. Oh my god. Let's see if anything's happened at spawn. Oh yeah, Pixie finished his house. That looks really nice. It looks really good. I like the chimney on top too. So what do we have to do? We have to get the flint and steel. I could have... Can I make one in my chest? I can speak English. No. So I'm going to have to grab some... I can grab the iron, but I'm going to need to grab some flint in my house. So we'll do that. Hey, Pixie just joined. Yo, we'll say what's up. And then we'll head down here. Grab some flint. And then I can have my iron in my chest. And yeah, I put all my iron in my chest. Okay, so we got to go back up here. I have so much netherrack from doing all of this. I grabbed some quartz along the way too, but I mean, that was kind of useless when I had 30 levels and then died, because that's always fun. So grab this, right? I was expecting this to be like a short thing, but no, I had to die. I have to do all this crazy stuff. And then I might as well record it, because it is kind of funny how all this has to happen. So now we have the flint and steel. But now we have to break the 2 nether portals. Just woke up. Nice. Alright, so what I need to do, break the 2 nether portals, and then make the way up with a staircase. But I'm probably just going to use probably build a netherrack pillar straight up, and then build a staircase down. Now, if you're wondering why I am rebuilding the nether portal, there's multiple reasons. One, it's going to be easier for the nether hub because we're right next to a pile of lava. So it's going to be easier to build the nether hub so we don't have to worry about falling in at a high up thing. 2, it's going to be easier for people's tunnels because they can just dig through the netherrack and not have to worry about placing blocks all over the nether. And then 3, it's just going to be more convenient for the actual portal itself. As you can see, this one built 2 portals when it wasn't connected. So the other one up there is synced perfectly except for the Y, but that's not going to matter. So it'll sync directly to the one up there, which is nice. And we'll have a working portal. So I'm going to break this. I'm going to fix the portal up there, build a staircase down. Nothing crazy, not like an actual staircase with stairs, but a way to go up and down, because that's what's going to be important if I'm changing this portal. And then I'm going to end off the episode. So I am going to do those quick things and see you guys to end this thing off. Okay, the staircase to the actual nether has been built. The portal has been lit. I haven't gone through yet, but there should be absolutely no reason why this does not work. Let's go through and make sure. This should work in theory, right? Let's go through. Yeah, here we are at the spawn. Perfect. Now let's go right back through, and let's make sure it still syncs up and doesn't bring us to the bottom. Yes, it does. So that's awesome. I'm going to add a sign here off camera. But that's going to do it for this episode of Drift, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy, and hope you do enjoy the house that I did make, because that took a lot of time. The roof took me like an hour and a half this morning just for that build alone. Copying it was just so tedious. But yeah, I'm excited to do more stuff like that in the future. That style of building is really hitting my note right now. I really like it. So that's going to be it. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys for another video very soon. Peace.